The people we talked with leaving the cathedral today say they agree with the intentions of this bill, now law. They also want kids to be safe. They're just not convinced you have to break the seal of confession to do it.
On the first Friday of every month,
the Sacred Heart devotion,
Our Lady of the Lords fills up her pews with a community committed to their version of God's love and mercy.
Do this in memory of me.
To be Catholic is to appeal to the Church's historic authority.
and that it has to be respected by law and has always been respected by law.
Mike Cayley's practiced his whole life.
Where Jesus extols his love in a special way to all mankind.
But it's a different kind of authority that now wants a hand in how that love's shared.
Let's all round of applause.
Washington Governor Bob Ferguson signed Senate Bill 5375 today. It requires clergy to be mandatory reporters if they learn about harm done to a child. And the bill doesn't leave any room for exception, including the confidential sacrament of confession. Mary Dispenza's push for the bill out of personal experience.
Failed me, yes. Well, I was raped by the parish priest when I was 7. And at age 18, I faced that abuse and told the priest in confession. He did not report the crime.
The Catholic Church argues priests already are mandatory reporters. They teach it in seminary. But confession, those sins don't leave the booth.
That privacy has to be respected. The penitent has to have a true sorrow for their sins.
The Church is not above the law. No one is above the law, especially when it comes to protecting children.
Governor Ferguson says he understands the confidential sacrament. He even grew up Catholic. But on behalf of protecting children, his pen plans to overwrite church doctrine.
The new and eternal covenant.
Some people in the pews have a past more stained than the glass. And Mike's confident those sins will stay between them and God, no matter what state law says.
A long history of the church, and there's been priests put into prison or killed respecting this secrecy of confession. I know of no priest that has ever disrespected this.
It's worth noting a priest that breaks the seal of confession can be expected to be excommunicated from the church. And priests did testify against this bill at the state legislature, saying it puts them in an impossible position. We have not heard an official statement since it was signed into law from the Diocese of Spokane. Reporting in Spokane, Andrew Bartline, Nonstop Local.